actually, since I've got here, I've had quite a few people come up to me and go, "You're the sex lady." Okay, no, I'm the good sex lady. Let's get it right. So, and what I found was, as my fertility clients came through and were being sent by the doctors, that actually what I was working with was sexual dysfunctions. It was people having fertility treatment because they got erectile dysfunction, they got vaginismus, they've got no libido, all kinds of stuff. And we started working with those rather than with the fertility. So that's where all this kind of came from and started, and has expanded and has been refined over the last 15 years. At the moment, in life, even in hypnosis, everything needs to be fast. It's fast inductions, rapid this, the world is fast, we go for everything from A to B as quickly as possible. And actually, you know, with sex, it's kind of the exact opposite of what we need to be doing. We need to take the pressure off it, and we need to take the pressure off it when we're doing hypnosis with it too. You know, it's that kind of quickies are fun, they'll do the job, but, you know, sometimes we just need to take our time. We need to understand what's going on with that particular client and their process, because every process is different. We need to really listen. Hi, there's a manual on the back there for you. We need to listen, we need to adapt accordingly. This isn't, you know, you're not going to learn, this is what you do for erectile dysfunction, this is what you do for premature ejaculation, because how people get to that point are different. It's, you're treating causes here, we're not treating symptoms. If you listen, respond, then the magic really happens, and that's just therapy, you know, the sex and all that kind of stuff just comes as well. Well, this will be full of innuendo, so just embrace that. You can't, it's just the way it is. All right, so what I want you to do, I just want you to imagine these two scenarios. First one is a woman walks into the doctor's office complaining of a low libido. What happens? What happens in that consultation? Not much. Okay. Anything else? What kind of blood work would they look at, or would they look at any blood work, or what might they suggest? Hormone levels, possibly. Anything else?
Referral to psychologists.
Sometimes, yeah.
Medication.
So generally what happens, and women are told, well, you know, it could be that you're perimenopausal. Some women are just like that. Maybe it's the menopause. Maybe you're just tired. Maybe you don't like your husband anymore. Maybe. And actually what the woman's saying is, I've got no libido. My libido has gone. Something really fundamental part of me being a human being has gone flying out of the window. And you're going, well, maybe you're tired. And all that, it's not, you know, it's just not right, is it? Because if a man walks into the doctor's office and says that, it's like, wow, we'll get your blood work done, here's some Viagra, oh my God, how are you going to cope, you can't have sex. Totally different, isn't it? And, which leads to this. What is sexual freedom? And if you kind of Google that, if you look it up in the dictionary, it's really interesting as to what the definition of sexual freedom is. There isn't really one, but most of them are based on promiscuity, free love, you know, derived from all kinds of different things. And that isn't what this course is about. It's not about, you know, it's not about erotic hypnosis. That's something that I get asked a lot. This is about real relationships, real sex, not hypnotic orgasms. So it's about the ability to choose, and that's the choose to have a consenting, confident, satisfying sex life in the absence of dysfunction, guilt and shame. And it's those three last words that this whole course is about, essentially, is these dysfunctions, guilt and shame, which I'm sure, do you all work with clients that have sexual issues at the moment? Yeah. And it's the guilt and the shame, isn't it, that comes flying through. And that definition applies to everybody, regardless of what their gender is or how they identify their gender, their sexual orientation, preferences, lifestyle choices, and also to people who choose not to have sex. There's nothing to say that people have to do it if they choose not to.